Hello guys, welcome to Bridges. It's your girl, Jazini. We're talking Two-Face. A lot of people have acted surprised. So many others are not surprised. And I wonder why we should be surprised. There is this saying that there is nothing the eye sees and bleeds blood, and there is nothing the ear hears and tingles. Nothing that is happening that is not common to man. What do I mean? Everybody is predisposed to situations like this. There's something the Bible said. It said there's no temptation that has come to you that is not common to man. Even went ahead to say even Christ was tempted. Anyway, in the course of this whole thing, questions were popping up, and some people asked these questions. They are like, why is it that these people we celebrate, the ones we call our celebrities, are giving us shockers? Like they are bound to give us negative shockers, especially when it comes to their relationships. And I think we need a little bit of understanding to be able to deal with the whole situation. It is not peculiar to celebrities. Everybody is disposed to or predisposed to the same situation, to the same happening. That is, it's likely to go through the same thing. And the question is, Shebi, money is good. I thought money is good. Shebi, wealth is supposed to improve your standard of living. Wealth is supposed to make life enjoyable. How come that with all the wealth, all the wherewithal, joy, happiness, longevity, it's not there? And I will try to answer you in this video. They come up with questions like, why is it that we, the ordinary people, the itakwaki minyankume no lose? Do you know what that means? It's a proverb that explains that sometimes it's difficult to get what you have. And the people in this category that doesn't or that don't have things going for them in life are able to put it together. They're able to manage whatever comes their way. Let me tell you why. The ability, that wherewithal to have, creates more options. Knowing that you can afford something, knowing that you have an ability, creates the option for more. And the abilities might not just be financial. There are other abilities. For instance, you, where they discuss people who discusses you. These people have several other abilities, and they know people celebrate them. That's why they are able to come out and say, I no do again. And even come out and own it with their full chest to say, I said what I said, I'm not doing again. And they provided clarity simply because that ability to be celebrated, to be heard, to be taken seriously is also an added advantage. In Two-Face's case, he has, in his statements, opined that they didn't just break up. They have been living separately. Meaning that what you heard didn't just happen. What he announced didn't just happen. Maybe he's just bringing it to public notice, which happens in many other relationships. Even people who are criticizing Annie and Two-Face right now are in similar situation, or maybe in similar situations where we are just there and we are not living the married life. He opined that they've been separate, and there is a clarification he has also come to give as to why he actually made that declaration. And I want to state that Annie and Two-Face are not divorced yet. They are just separated. It's possible that they are also still in the same building, but they are just separated. In my previous video about Julie and Yul Edochie, Judy, in my previous video about Yul Edochie and Judy Austin, I gave a hint as to what the difference is, what separation is, and what divorce is. Separation is giving the space to be able to fix something or fix your life or have a cool head, whereas divorce is ending it, like ending whatever we have. I will still expatiate. All right. So why is it that it's rampant with the people we call our celebs, the people we celebrate? And as I'm talking, begin to put in your mind the various celebrities you can say have gone through this path or are facing this whole same situation. It's like that question was asked, they are bound to end this way. And I want to say no. It is not peculiar to our celebrities. It's not peculiar to everybody. Is tempted. Let's leave the jokes aside. Everybody is tempted. And I started out by telling you that there is nothing that has happened to you that you call a temptation, a situation that is not open to everyone. Everyone is vulnerable. Everyone is disposed or predisposed to the same situation. But what makes it different, the difference or the summary is more. M-O-R-E. More. Knowing that you can have more gives you a lot more advantage or a lot more ability, a lot more potential to end in a certain way. Our celebrities have access to a lot of mores. As I said, we are all tempted. Yes, there are certain days you can wake up from the wrong side of the bed and decide that I am ending it. After all, I started it, I'm going to end it. In marriages, those feelings are there. And then all the reasons start coming why you should end it. Hubby is not doing it well. It's not doing it right. Wifey is not doing it well. It's also not doing it right. A lot of pressures, family, there are many things that can make you wake up one day and say, I'm done. But being disposed to this whole situation or to situations like this, what makes the ordinary person able to pull through is in that inability to do more. And we all know that there is more and there can always be more, but we all can't have more. We all cannot have more. We all need money and we know that there are monies in the bank, but we cannot break the banks. Why? There is a moral angle to having more. How do I put it? There should be a moral side of more. So people that can have more naturally would end the former or would be geared towards ending the former. People that can have more will naturally want to end the former. And having the ability to have more should have a moral compass, should have a moral side of it, especially when it comes to things like marriage. When it comes to relationships like marriage, there should be a moral angle, a moral guide to having more. And not just marriage, generally in life, there should be a moral angle to having more. Like the example I gave, we know that we all can have more, but we all know that we all can have more money by breaking the banks, but we don't do that. We all know that we all can open up ourselves to anybody as love, but we don't do that. Why? Because of that moral compass. So do not let your celebrity status make you explore the negative more. That's just the difference between the ordinary people and those who you call the celebrities. Thank you so much for stopping by.